Hi everyone. So this is going to be our first episode of Being Real. Right. So what I'm going to share is my encounter today. Okay, because being real, obviously, when we are still trying to keep a high vibe, we will still have like being angry, sad, that kind of emotion. So what happened this morning was really more of myself having this like the moment whereby I feel that, you know, the anger was right to the top of my head. Now, given the background of what happened was that I was doing a cycling this morning, and usually I'm really, really very careful, and I do give way to pedestrian, and it was quite fortunate that I did slow down my speed while I was cycling. And who knows, right? I mean, like this bunch of mature ladies were blocking the whole passage of the park connectors. And, while we sound them, because there were three cyclists, beside myself, there were two others whom I don't know them. So we were trying to get them to move aside, and which that bunch of lady did. And while I was crossing right, suddenly another lady just dashed out, and I nearly hit her, or rather say, she nearly hit me. And I cannot imagine. I was like really, really furious at the moment. Honestly, in the past, how I would handle this, I'm going to screw her upside down. I'm going to like I don't know what more of the verbal slurring there will be there, okay? But it was quite interesting at the moment. Yes, my anger was at tip top of my head, but I kind of like stopped my bicycle because I could have just fallen into the pond for what she has done. So I stopped my bicycle and I raised my voice and I told her, sorry, you should have kept within your lane. How did you just dash out like that? And because of, I was kind of angry. And she said sorry, but seriously, the whole bunch of ladies were like screaming, come on, man. I'm not even like really, really, I think even bang her like really hard. In fact, she's the one who knocked into me. And that was like incident one, okay? And honestly, I cannot count how many times I kind of like had the F word and whatever in my mouth was so. Yeah, I mean, these are the real things that you will still face every single day. It's just a matter of how you actually get it out. And it kind of like this emotion, it's it was piling for a while. So what I did was that I kind of like need to rent to someone, right? So what I did was that I have a habit of journaling these days. So I took my journal and the first thing I wrote was the date. And the first column I put there my rant of the day, and I just had to let it out, okay? I just rant it to universe and what happened. I mean, there's no judgment at all. And the final word I said is, please help me. I know you are trying to teach me a lot on emotion or my anger management, perhaps, which I would say that I've seen huge improvement, and of course, there's always room for improvement. Okay, so understand that we are all normal to feel all this kind of negative emotion, but do not let it control your life. Okay. So I encourage you, a very, very good way is to do journaling and just rant it out. All right. So this is our episode 1. Thank you for listening to my sharing.